Assalamu alaikum, dear students of class 6th. Today we will try to understand some of the important exercise questions. Dear students, so the first exercise question is here you see in your textbook page number 66. Correct the following statements and rewrite them in your notebook. So dear student, there are given some of the statements which are not correct and we have to correct them and then write the correct statement in your notebook. So the first one is A part is system absorbs water and minerals from the soil. System absorbs water and minerals from the soil. So dear students, as you know, system does not absorb water and mineral from the soil. It is the root which absorb water and minerals from the soil. So systems are meant for the conduction, transportation of these water and minerals conducted by the roots from the soil to different parts of the plant. So when we write it as the correct statement, we may write here roots instead of system. So the correct statement is that the roots system को काट के roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. This is the correct one. So second part is leaves hold the plant upright. Leaves hold the plant upright. It is incorrect statement. It is the root which holds the plant upright. It is not the leaf, or it is the stem. Stem holds the plant upright, or we can also say that the roots also hold the plant upright. Both are correct whether we write here stem or we write here root instead of leaves, because leaves do not hold the plant upright. Similarly, the another part is roots conduct water to the leaves. Roots conduct water to the leaves. Dear students, roots absorb water from the soil, but it is the stem which conducts water to the leaves. The stem transported water to the leaves conducted by the roots, absorbed by the roots from the soil. So the correct option is, correct answer is, we have to write here stem instead of roots. So stem conduct water to the leaves. The number of petals and sepals in a flower is always equal. So this is incorrect. The number of petals and sepals in a flower may or may not be equal. In some flowers it may be equal, in some flowers it may not be equal. So we can say the number of petals and sepals in a flower is always different. May be different in different plants. If third part is, if the sepals of a flower are joined together, its petals are joined together. So it is not necessary. If the sepals of a flower are joined together, then its petals may or may not be joined together. So its petals may or may not be joined together. So we can write it correctly as, if the sepals of a flower are joined together, its petals may or may not join together. F what is, if the petals of a flower are joined together, then the pistil is joined to the petal. Then the pistil is joined to the petal. So dear students, if the petals of a flower are joined together, then the stamens may or may not be joined together. Then the stamens may or may not be joined together. This is the correct statement of this incorrect statement. So you may just recapitulate this question here. In the first part we write here roots instead of stem, we write here stem instead of leaves. Here we write stem instead of roots. And here we may write that the number of petals and sepals in a flower may be different in different flowers. Here we may write if the sepals of a flower are joined together, then the petals may or may then the petals may or may not be joined together. Last one is if the petals of a flower are joined together, then the stamens may or may not be joined together. So this was the first question from your exercise. So tomorrow we will discuss some more questions. Dear students, stay connected, stay home, stay safe. Allah bless you.